Does that affect the game plan, the play calling?
Well, I mean, I don't know if it affects the play calling. We gotta be able to adjust. You know, the twos gotta step up. We gotta move guys around. So we'll manage, and he's still day to day. So we'll see. Yeah. He still may play.
What do you have to do against Kentucky? That's when you look at a team like the University of Kentucky. They've given up an awful lot of points. Is there something in there that you see in what they're doing on the defense that you guys look at and you think you can exploit and maybe make good use of?
You know what? I'll be honest with you. Right now, at this point with us, you know, we're so worried about executing ourselves. You know, I can tell you one thing about Kentucky. They're well coached. They play really hard. I told my kids that today. They got a lot of young guys playing like we have. You know, they're trying to make a statement just like we are. So we're really focusing on us and executing our plan. If we execute, we think we can score points on anybody if we execute. So we're worrying about us, and I'm sure they're doing the same thing.
At this point in the season, is it still kind of the same things that you're working on with these guys, or how are they progressing?
You know what? They're progressing. We've made progress. You know, everyone points the other night. Well, there's a lot of things the other night, and throwing the football is hard on a night like that. And there's a lot of things we can point to, but they're progressing. You know, and the other thing, you get to this point in the season, we're thin, we're young, so you know the grind of a season has got in. So would I like to keep working on certain things this point in the year? I would, but I got to be smart. I got to get into the games as well. So, but this is a big week, one last week for us to go out and keep putting one step forward into the offseason.
You guys didn't take a lot of shots downfield against Vandy, you know, a lot of deeper shots. Was that part of the game plan, was to work that underneath, or was it because Vandy's defense wasn't giving you a look to go deep?
You know, I think it was just the flow of the game. You know, it was a field position game. It was windy. There was a lot of things, you know, that added into that with you know, the quarterback and the weather. So, and just the way that we were running the ball really well, you know, and I think we were sticking with that game plan with field position, and it worked all the way until we pulled our victory team off the field. And it didn't work anymore. So,
Zach, I'm sorry, I'm sure you've already addressed this, but North trying to manage that situation, not kind of knowing going into Saturday. I guess how do you have to work around that?
Sure. You know, other guys got to step up. We got to move guys around, use different skill sets, use Jason differently, use Pig differently, use Johnson differently. We just got to move those guys around, be creative. And Marquez still might play. I mean, he's still day to day. So, you know, that's definitely not counted out.
Is that tough this time of year to have to ask guys to do different things, or do you feel like they've had enough reps through 11 games to be able to ask them to do that?
You know what? Hopefully the way that I've coached them and trained them and taught them, at this point we can move anyone around. They can play any position. I do that for a reason, so we're really versatile. I do it to look into the future if things do happen. I can't just all of a sudden say, oh my gosh, what are we going to do? We got to not play the game Saturday. We have to have a plan, and they know all the positions. So we'll move guys around and formation differently, and again, hopefully number 8 jogs out there. We don't got to worry about it.
Zach, you guys had 53 passing yards in that game, and everybody maybe wants to look at the quarterback. Sorry to bring that up.
It's okay.
But you know, as receivers coach, what do you look at your guys and maybe what they did or didn't do to help Josh out?
Yeah. Well, you know, I think we had a deep ball opportunity that we didn't make. You know, and again, just from a standpoint of we had a couple scramble drills we should have executed. And then we had a couple, you know, low balls that we had to dig out that might have went for more, that we were on the ground because we had to dig them out. Just things like that we just couldn't get in the rhythm. And again, there's a lot of things that added into it. We didn't throw a lot of screens and things like that. We tried to push the ball a little bit intermediate, and it just, you know, the stats are always so skewing because of scrambles and sacks and things like that too. It takes passing yards off. So, but certainly not the night we wanted, night we expected. But I felt like Coach Jake called a good game, and in the end, we were right there to win the game. I mean, we were right there. I mean, we were on the field. So I think the plan worked as we thought it would work. We ran out of time there.